Hi and welcome! In this video, I'll show you how to add species observations in SpeciesHub, step by step with real examples. There are 3 ways to add data in SpeciesHub: adding a single species, adding multiple species at one location, and importing data using an Excel file. This video covers the first 2 cases. To learn about Excel upload, follow the link at the end of the video. Let's begin with adding a single species observation. Here I am on the desktop version of SpeciesHub on the map page and adding plant observations near Bialowieza Nature Reserve. To add a new observation, I click the Add button in the bottom right corner. Now I select a location by clicking directly on the map where the site is. This opens the main observation form. If you prefer to add a site using coordinates, you can do that from the Sites page by clicking the Add button there. This will open a similar observation form, with fields for entering latitude and longitude manually. Now let's go through the required fields. Species name, I can type either the scientific name or the national name. However, not all national names are currently available. SpeciesHub will suggest matching names as I type. Observation type. Different species groups have specific observation types and fields. You can select multiple observation types. If an observation type or field is missing, contact support. Observation date, I can pick it from the calendar or enter it directly. Today is default. Observer, that's usually me, but I can assign a different person if I'm entering data for someone else. Owner, choose yourself to keep the observation private or a group to share it with all members. Free plan users can join up to 5 groups. Let's look at a few common optional fields. Tags, they help manage large data sets. Use them for project names, species traits, or categories. Previously used tags appear in a drop-down for quick selection. You can manage the tag list in the settings. Notes, any extra information about the observation. Once I fill those in, I click Next. Now I see species-specific fields. These can vary depending on what was selected earlier. Required fields are marked with an asterisk. Drop-down menus speed up data entry. Once I've filled in what I want, I click Save. A confirmation appears at the bottom that the site was created. The new point now shows up on the map and in the site list. Let's switch to the Android app to add multiple species at one location, a common use case for surveys and habitat monitoring. I'll open the map and tap the GPS button to center the view. If GPS accuracy is low, I'll see a notification. Now I tap the Add button. I can either confirm my current location or move the target icon to the exact spot where the species were recorded. For better precision, I can zoom in or switch to satellite view. Once I've set the location, I tap Add again. This opens the main observation form. At the top of the form, I select multiple species. This choice will be remembered, so next time the form will open directly in multiple species mode. Now I choose the species category. This helps filter relevant observation types. Then I select one or more observation types from the list. As we saw in the desktop version, these vary depending on the species or its group. Next, I'll go ahead and enter details, like the date observer and data owner. These fields work just like in the desktop version. You can assign ownership to yourself or a group to control visibility and collaboration. You can also add optional information like tags and notes to help organize the data. Once I've completed this section, I tap Next. In the second step, fields related to habitat description are displayed. In this case, there's only one field, habitat. Let's fill in that it's a meadow and then move on to the final step by clicking Next. In the last step, let's add multiple species and the data related to their observation. Just like in the single species scenario, some fields are required, others are optional. I'll add several species here for demonstration. For each one, I select the species name and fill in the related fields. Then I tap Add Species to add it to the temporary list and start entering the next one. I can repeat this process for as many species as needed. Once I'm done, I press the Save button at the top of the page to save them all. Just like before, a confirmation appears at the bottom showing that the site was created. And the new point now appears on the map. If I switch to the list view, I can see the full site list there too. As you can see, creating an observation in SpeciesHub takes less than 2 minutes, even with explanations. In the field, you'll probably be even faster. You've now seen how to add data in 2 main ways. If you want to upload existing data, you can use the Import XLS feature. Just follow the link on screen or in the description to watch the full walkthrough. Thanks for watching, and happy observing!